everybody go tapping with the pop.
Y'all tune into the Pop Podcast. And guess what? There's an episode of Leon.
And you are tuned into the Pot Podcast.
With the Pop Podcast with my boy Tigmatic. You hear me? It's going down. To follow the Pot Podcast with Tigmatic.
That's that number one.
That's that number one.
Break down! Power! 51 shots. Break down! Power! Next thing will be bigger and better. Yeah! 2 times. Break down! Where we at?
Outside!
Where we at?
Outside!
Where we at?
Outside!
We want that smoke. Where we at?
Outside!
Crazy now that I'm on now, but I'm missing my game. Chef ain't even get to see me when I caught that new mistake. The Dizzy ain't get to see me when all these problems play.
About 1:15 p.m., Southeast Patrol officers responded to the 100 block of Manchester Avenue for a robbery that just occurred. When they arrived, they found a male suffering gunshot wounds, and that male was then transported to the hospital.
I done made it out the struggle, I done made it out of my streets. I had days I seen brains on the concrete. I had days I came out and wasn't trying to speak. I had pain that remains under my feet. I had the rain switching lanes, old body. See me with her, ask me if I hit her, it's a probably. Catch a girl, freak 'em, used to hit 'em in the alley. Biggest in the room, you ain't even in the lobby. Back streets raised me, I'm a backstreet baby. I got that roll call with the street lights, niggas play me. I got niggas think I'm crazy, I got bitches think I'm wavy. I got mom dukes looking at me saying I got lazy. I got shit I gotta do, and this ones I gotta do it for. I gotta make shit safe around the corner store. I gotta make shit straight for the young boys. Keep them out the streets and out the reach of these dumb boys. Shit don't make sense, I'ma make moves. I'ma make hits like I'm Babe Ruth. We gon' take your chick out the Chris roof. I mean roof Chris, eat the cake too. This for all my brothers in them state boots. Miss you niggas, ain't no one that can replace you. To all the ones that's gone and feel like I done failed you. Survivor's guilt is real, that they when I tell you. I'm thankful, I thank every moment that I ever had with who ain't here. I pray to God daily that we make it through the years. Tell them man, I'm grateful, I'm great. I'm greater than the hate that I'm getting thrown in my It's homicides, the news ain't always gotta say about it. They taking souls until they souls is getting taken out of them. They pride is high, they say they'll do it, I don't even doubt them. Yeah, I try to stand, they thinking mine clear. Tell them my clearing, it still ain't no fearing. Yeah, you done, but you ain't out, it ain't over. You the definition of a soldier. I'm thankful, I thank every moment that I ever had with who we are. I pray to God daily that we make it through the years. Tell them, man, I'm grateful, I'm great. I'm greater than the hate that I'm getting thrown in my ear. No matter what they say, I'ma make it up out of here.
If I kept a penny from every time you told a lie, I'd be rich. If there were no sunlight to wake me up in the morning and I miss my day, you'd be the one to blame. I spend almost every day with you and still feel lonely. Boy, I cook for you, clean up, rearrange the room, dressed up. You don't even notice. Feeling like you're always just a beat behind my heart. You never seem to pick up the pace. Am I just imagining you and I've never been? Don't tell me this is all in my head. I'm in love alone. I feel I'm in this thing on my own. You're standing right there, but you're oh so gone. Facing the fact I'm in love alone, in love alone. If I kept a teardrop every time you made me cry, who'd survive? It seems like every day you're back and forth, you're in and out, we're going down. Love shouldn't be this way. My mind's playing tricks on me, writing scripts and shit, telling my heart don't believe what my conscience said. These ain't good butterflies, I'm angry, got me all anxious. I know I've wasted my time being patient. I'm feeling like you're always just a beat behind my heart. You never seem to pick up the pace. Am I just imagining you and I've never been? Don't right there, but you're oh so gone. Facing the fact I'm in love alone, in love alone.
Yo, what's up, y'all? You're now tuned into another episode of the Podcast with Tigmatic. We here. Hey, listen, I am sitting here with my castmates. We moving and booming. And the director herself. Folks, I'm sitting here with the cast of Chestnut Checkers, written and directed by Star Singletary. And we gonna start from the right all the way to the left. So let's start with the ladies first, though. We gotta do this right. We gotta do it right. So introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Desire. You know what it is.
Hey. All right, we gonna go here.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Infinity C.
Hey. We gonna go here.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to hear about Chestnut Checkers. I am Chris B. Roberts.
Hey, and the best for last. She about to do a big one. Let's get it.
I'm Star Singletary, film director and writer of the show.
Hey. So we here, y'all. It's good to see y'all. And welcome back, everybody that's on here, our alumni. So we got to make some noise for that. You know what I mean? We got to make some noise for the alumni. It's good to see y'all, and it's good to have y'all back. How y'all doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great to see my fan bam.
Good,
you know,
good.
I'm feeling good to see y'all. Y'all know how we carry that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So let's start with who I'm gonna pick first. Who am I going to pick first? Let's start with the director first. Hot seat. All right. So for those that didn't get to see you on the show before, break it down a bit more who you are, where you're from, and tell the people a bit more about this series.
My name is Star Singletary, and I'm from Fairmont, North Carolina. And basically, the show Chestnut Checkers is centered around who can you trust and who can you not trust. So it's basically like you have to be smart with your moves. You can't just move too quick, because if you do, you may make the wrong decision and cost you your life or mess up your plans. So that's basically what the show is centered around.
Okay, so why that title though? What does that mean to you personally?
I think life kind of reminds you of chess, especially with that type of lifestyle. When you're in the streets, you have to move a certain way. You can't just move recklessly. You can't just get out there and jump and make a move and then cost yourself. You can end up dead, or you could just end up somewhere you don't want to be. So that's the reason for choosing that title, because life in general is just like chess. Every move you make has to be a smart move. It can't just be a reckless move that you make.
Right. So it has to be calculated.
Yeah, basically calculated. Yeah.
Absolutely. Infinity. Why don't we start with you? All right, same question. What does Chestnut Checkers mean to you personally? But start off telling where you're from and anything else you want people to know before we get deep into it.
Well, everybody, like I said, my name is Infinity C. I'm also from Fairmont, North Carolina. I am playing one of the leading ladies in this wonderful series, Chestnut Checkers, by the name of Wisdom. Y'all look out for her. And for me, I mean, pretty much self-explanatory. Chestnut checkers. You got to be, like I said, calculated with your next move, because you can't just just move quickly. You got to make sure everything is strategic. So and chess is definitely, I'm just recently learning how to play chess thanks to a good friend of mine. So yeah, it's very strategic. Yeah, it's
Oh,
definitely.
so you telling me you're a part of the series and just starting to learn?
Listen, I know of it. I've never played it myself. I know the basics of it. Actually playing myself, that's something new, but it's fun. I enjoy it. So y'all look out for this series because it's also gonna be very, very fun. Nitty gritty. It's gonna be like that. Y'all tune in for sure.
For sure. All right, let's head to Desire. All right, same question. Break it down. What it means to you personally. Tell people where you
What's
from.
up, y'all?
And y'all know
It's your
y'all
girl
can
Desire.
talk about what y'all do too.
Well,
Okay.
it's in my name, Desire the Singer. I am a singer, hip hop, rock, R&B, all that good stuff. And I will be playing Sarah Jones. So make sure y'all tune in. To me, chess, not checkers. In my opinion, checkers is a whole lot easier than chess. It doesn't require you to think. But with checkers, with chess, you gotta really think because your next move gotta be your best move, or you gonna be messed up in the game.
Yeah. So what's up with the accent? Tell people, is that an alter ego?
Well,
Uh,
it's a little bit of an alter ego, I love, talking with a British accent here and there. Got to, to bring out that side just a little bit. I've always wanted to, portray that accent. So this is the perfect chance for me to do that because, I'm a mafia queen, and they a little different from the regular people.
yeah, they are a little different.
Um, yeah, they run the show. So yeah, I gotta leave my little mark. They gotta remember me. They're gonna be like, oh, she got a British accent. Yeah, let me keep my eye on her. Yeah.
There
All
you
right.
go.
All right. Now let's go to the seasoned vet over here. All right, break it down, my guy. You know what to do.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Chris D. Roberts. As stated before, I grew up between Southwest Florida and Northwest Pennsylvania. I've always, life, like everyone else referred to, life is like the game of chess. Uh, we always have to be strategic, and it's like chess, you start out, you're defending your king, you see, and checkers, you're just trying to become a king. So I mean, there's a lot of interest in trick that those intricate intrinsic uh,
Intricates.
values and
Yeah.
intricacies. Yes, thank you. Uh, behind, yeah, right. I need to work on that. Anyhow, life is. I've been in the film industry now since 2019. I started with one film credit. It looked a lot like checkers, but I began to play chess and how I began to network and it's life, the journey, the people we meet. They're our kingdom, and we protect those things. And Chestnut Checkers really grabbed my attention because I had went a whole year's time without a film gig, and the opportunity came along for Chestnut Checkers, and I was like, it was refreshing for one, and it's Chestnut Checkers is ironically is always something I've said to myself when the going would get tough,
Exactly.
because again, it takes more of a strategic mind, more of a patient mind, and fully resolute mind to play the game of chess, because you ain't gonna win right away. You're gonna
Exactly.
lose some pieces. You're gonna lose some pieces along the way,
That's a
but
fact.
and a chess game can be won in what seems like a miraculous sequence of moves, such as life. So this is. I'm very grateful to have been invited onto the project, and I'm grateful to be able to add my personal twist on my character, Mr. Victor Bricks. And, I look forward to the community that we have one another as cast members and just growing and learning from each other. And that's about all I got for the intro.
Hey man, listen, I'm happy to see every single one of y'all.
Same
When
here.
we did our rehearsal, the energy was turned and we had fun, we laughed, we joked. And when we do every rehearsal, we had fun.
We
We
do.
improvise, we add more life and value to our characters. And I'm appreciative to be around such talented people. And I appreciate y'all. Just wanted to say that personally, y'all. You know, y'all my folks.
Same here. Same here. We all family. All family.
Oh yeah, definitely family.
In the club,
Remember I
we
told
all
y'all last
fam.
rehearsal, I need to get
All
to y'all. I need
family.
to get to y'all. This snow got us away. I need to get to y'all.
Exactly. That snow put a dent in everything, man.
All right, so
Damn.
in life, you always move strategically, right? I'm pretty sure every single one of y'all, right?
Right.
Did you move strategically or did you learn the hard way? Who want to answer first?
I'll go first.
I answer. Oh, well, go ahead, Star. Go ahead, girl.
My fault if you go. Well, okay. Well,
You
I'll go
good?
ahead.
Go
Well,
ahead.
with some parts of my life, I learned the hard way with certain lessons, especially when it come to like people in general. Like, I learned the hard way with like being too accessible to people and just pretty much, yeah. I learned the hard way myself. I didn't always move strategically, so yeah.
Okay. All right. We gonna bounce around. Infinity. How do you where did she go? Nope.
I'm here.
I
Am I
see
Huh?
you. There you go. Boom.
There we go.
Where she go on the
All
screen?
right. So how about you? Did you move strategically or did you move the hard way in life?
Definitely a little bit of both. Like Star said, I feel like at an early age, just being a kid, just being young, I definitely learned the hard way. Um, with just, like she said, with people learning who should be in my life and like who's here for a season, who's there for a reason. Um, with having the emotions and your heart on your sleeve, it's hard to move strategic with people sometimes. Um,
Exactly.
but the older I got, the more I became, one with myself and just realized learning and unlearning certain things. Yeah,
Mhm.
some situations I've definitely moved strategic, especially like with my music career, with my life, as far as like what I want to do with my life and everything. It still be a learning experience with having folks in your corner and seeing who's really real and who's not there for you for real. So yeah, it's
Preach,
definitely
sister.
definitely hand in hand for sure.
Preach
Yeah,
your
it's
notes.
definitely a
Because
journey.
we
Try to
learning.
see you really do
Yeah,
have
it's
to learn. You have
definitely
to
a
learn.
journey.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I would agree. Life is a journey and we definitely have to move strategic, but we learn the lessons along the way. And
True.
Chestnut Checkers for me is definitely the same. Although I play the most rooted to this bad mother on the planet, Voice Rivers, it's crazy though because when Star gave me this role, she did not know that that was my dad's last name. So my
It's
dad was a
unique.
goon, so I gotta embody like that presence. I was a little mini goon.
This is a
My dad, full blown goon. So you know what I'm saying. I gotta embody that and bring that. So it's an honor to do that, and I'm happy to do that. And I'm glad I'm on here with all of you, and we're gonna do what we do. and bring this series to life. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
I
it's an
definitely
honor to
see
have
what
all of
you
you.
said, Pig, though, for sure. Because start just aligning everything for us. Because, like you said, your dad last name, and then with mine, I got my dad nickname. It's like start putting it together. Like it's
Meanwhile,
aligning.
this is new for me because I am not tough at all. Like at all. I talk a lot of junk, but like I'm not a confrontational person. So I gotta figure this part out. I ain't never been a mafia queen before.
We gonna
So this is
challenge
new for me. This is
You
new for
go
me.
get it. You go get it.
I'm gonna have to get into it. You know, like
girl. You
yeah,
already got
I
it.
like it though because I
Exactly.
like different things. So I like trying new things. So I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna have fun with it.
British mafia queen, girl. You be on it. Period.
Oh God, with your British accent.
Look,
Okay.
I've been doing a British accent ever since I was younger. Like I don't know, I just love it. Like it's just and a British accent makes everything sound better. Even when
And
you
the
cursing
fans
somebody
gonna
out
love
and
it.
with a British accent, it's just like,
Period.
yeah, I did that. I did that.
And the
There you
fans
go.
gonna love it. Like you said, you gonna make your mark, sis. Period.
Oh God, all of you are. God.
yeah.
We-
You know, I think that it's awesome that we have this chemistry that we have. So I want to ask all y'all a question. This question in particular is not in my questionnaire.
Okay.
If you wasn't acting, what would you be doing? I'm sorry. Let's start with you, Chris. If you wasn't acting, what would you be
Well,
doing?
technically, I am a full time auto detailer. So when I moved to Florida in 2019, detailing and chasing film opportunities was the only thing on my agenda. So as an auto detailer, I paid the bills and I would go do film gigs on the weekend. And to be honest with you, I heard it a long time ago. If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Mm, I
Mm.
like that.
Heard that a lot.
So,
I like that.
I love that scene.
so
Mhm.
you know, I'm compensated for my skill set. Now, mind you, it started as me. I asked a friend of mine about the detail business, and I asked him how he started his business one time, and he said a bucket and soap. Okay, he kept it simple. I took that, I ran with it, and I built a skill set that now is life sustaining. Whereas you might look at, oh, you just wash cars. No, I recondition paint. I do all this, that, and the third, and I've learned to liken it unto life because my chestnut checkers speech and where I came from was not pretty, you know, and some of these vehicles I take are not pretty, but by the time I'm through with them, they're beautiful. Okay.
Exactly.
So, such is life. I was once a broken shell of a person, you know, and through chess, not checkers, in life, making strategic choices. Uh, Sometimes they'll scare the hell out of you, but making them anyway is the only reason I've got to where I've gotten today. And mind you, I am a novice. I've only been doing this 5 years. I'm not a veteran. I don't claim to be anything. I'm just my checker game, or my chess game is getting up every day, affirming to myself who I am. You got to do that nowadays because everybody else is trying to identify.
True.
Right.
So I
I
use
agree.
bas- basically I would probably be an auto detailer still. Um, in South Florida, I had the privilege to work on exotic cars. So I mean, I love what I do when I'm not acting, and excuse me, and eventually probably like some public speaking and such in relevance to back when I used to play checkers and not chess with life, if you will. Just to briefly explain, broken home, and I know everyone has a story, and I'm not here to trauma dump. Broken home, addiction, gangs, teen homelessness. So, a lot like what I do with my professional life today in restoring and reconditioning vehicles. At one time when I hit rock bottom in my life, that's exactly what I did with my life. And that was a lot like playing chess.
Hey man, listen, it panned out because you wound up being on one of the biggest Netflix shows in history.
True.
You know what I'm saying? With Cobra Kai. So when you play chess, you make strategic moves and God aligns you the way you need to go. So
exactly.
And,
let's ask the same
can't.
question for Desire. If you wasn't acting, what would you be doing?
Honestly, if I wasn't acting, I would be doing music, of course. Music has always been a passion ever since I was younger. I've always said I wanted to be a singer. I need my song with Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Hey.
Too bad she not making music no more, but I need that collab. Like Rihanna has always been my girl. Okay. But yeah, honestly, I don't really see myself doing anything but music. But if I wasn't doing music, I would think I would probably I feel like I would make a good detective. Because I be finding stuff out that I
True.
probably shouldn't be finding out, but I be finding out everything.
Or a
So
lawyer.
if it ain't music, it's definitely a detective. Yeah, I think I'd make a great detective. Yeah.
All right. We got to switch this question for you, Star. If you wasn't directing and writing, what would you be doing?
Probably a doctor.
Okay.
Like, yeah, because I like taking
Break
care of
it
people.
down. Break it down.
I don't know, like I wanted to be like, because I love taking care of people in general. Like I love helping people, so I would say doctor. I always wanted to be like I would probably be a doctor if I didn't pursue films or books or anything like that. So it would be a doctor. I probably would have went to school for that.
Okay,
Hey,
Dr.
listen, we definitely got to
Singletary.
publish author on
I
that.
like that. Say that again.
We definitely got to publish author on that for those that
Yes.
don't know. You know what I'm saying? All right. So it goes to you, Infinity. Same question.
I'm like my girl Desire. Listen, we two superstars on here, baby.
Look,
I'll be
okay.
doing music, okay? I'll be doing my music. I love just like Desire. Since I was a kid, I was born into music, so that's definitely first. But if I had to choose outside of my music, I'll probably say like an athletic trainer or like a doctor, like someone in the nursing field. Probably more so athletic trainer because I could be able to nurse and still be around my sports because I love sports. I love being around sports. So
Cheerlead.
cheerlead.
Look, I can see you running track. I ain't gonna lie.
I ran track, but cheerleading
See,
middle
look.
school. Yeah. Or if I'd be like a coach, like a volleyball coach, because I started playing volleyball in high school and I fell in love with it. And as far as coaching, I say I see myself being more of a volleyball coach than basketball or track. So athletic trainer, coach.
I can see that too.
Okay. Question pertains to me as well. So if I wasn't acting, I would be a father and a husband.
Okay.
We love to hear that. We love to
That's
hear
real life
that.
anyway,
A family
you know.
man. Okay.
But no, in all seriousness, if I wasn't doing those things, I would be an entertainer as well because I was doing that for a large part of my life as well. I love to put a smile on people's face. And I will be out helping people, helping the community and things like that as well. You know, that's what I'm into. I care about people. I care about the community. I care about change. I care about awareness. So, that's something that I definitely would be doing if I wasn't, acting, rapping, or anything else. All right. So let's get back to this questionnaire now. That was a dope side question.
That was a
It
good
was.
one.
That was.
Mm-hmm.
Another
Now, who
sidebar.
on set plays chess in real life?
Huh.
Who's more of a jump now or think later type of person?
I'm just, I think
Say
that's
that
my
again.
problem.
Right. I think
Need
that's
the
my
question again?
problem.
Yeah.
All right, I
Cause
said,
baby,
who on set plays chess in real life? Who's more of a jump now, think later type of person?
Oh, playing chess,
I think everybody is. Well, I think everybody would be guilty of reacting first without thinking, and then once you calm down and like really go somewhere by
like,
yourself
dang,
and
I didn't
think
even have
about
to
it, you
do
be like,
all
dang,
that,
I shouldn't have
man.
did that. I really should have.
right.
You
Like
know.
Like,
off all
dang, did
that.
I really just say that? Like, yo, I
Exactly.
need
Like,
to
I have to, yeah,
chill.
like, I literally have to catch myself sometimes because I was like, I'm gonna be real and raw. Like sometimes I spaz out on someone. Like if I react right there in that moment, I spaz out on you. Then when I get somewhere by myself and calm down, I'll be like, dang, I'm really trying. I'm trying to change, and here I am. I done spazzed out on somebody. Now I got to go and talk to God all over again, and so
Yeah.
yeah. So
Please forgive me for passing out on these people, but
Like,
they
you know, I ain't mean that. You know, I ain't mean that, Lord.
like
Like,
some be asking for it.
right. If
for
somebody be
real, I'm
asking
trying to
for it,
tell
for
you.
sure.
Yeah, like some people will real life provoke you. Like they
Mm-hmm.
see you trying to change, and you got some people out there, they'll real life try to provoke you, or they'll just do the
Right.
smallest things to get under your skin. And like when you really trying to change, it really be because you so used to your old self being like, I know you
Mm-hmm.
ain't just try me like that. Hold on, but
Look,
sometimes
I
you
be
just
trying
gotta
to tell
learn.
people, look, hey, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Cause I'm only
Exactly,
gonna
like
tell you a certain look. I'm only gonna tell you a certain amount of time. But then after that, you asking for it. Like
exactly.
I
That's like
tried
these
to warn you.
jobs, and it happens on the jobs mainly.
Right.
Like you better try Jesus and not me, cause
Facts.
I'm still
Well,
Look,
a
you
work
better
in
go play
progress.
chess.
and we live in a
Hey, listen, I
society
can dig it.
today that
Go
we
ahead,
live in
brother.
a society today. We live in a society today that almost demands you take a stand.
Them
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts.
It's like they roll up on you with their circus music and their opinions, and they're this, they're that, and all of a sudden you have to acquiesce to where they're at, or else you hate them, or you're the bad person. When
Exactly.
in fact, everyone, of course, is entitled to their opinion.
Yeah.
However, when you begin to weaponize your opinion, you're a piece of trash. That's just where I'm at. Because I get that, that old Chris, I threw hands. I threw hands. I didn't ask questions.
Okay.
I'm
I mean,
learning.
I can
I'm
see
the
learning.
real life
I
Victor
can see,
Prince.
yeah, like
that's
he
Uncle
looked like
V
he
Now
right
know
there.
English.
listen,
Like, I
Don't
ain't gonna
play
lie
with
to you.
Uncle V. Don't play with Uncle V.
unlearning that behavior took a lot of years and a lot of honesty with myself, and I guess the original question would be who is quick to jump. I used to be incredibly quick to jump, and it was very injurious to me as a person. You understand? Uh, Not thinking things through. I listened to what you said, Star, and there have been a lot of times where I had to humble myself and go back and say, "Hey, listen, I was wrong," and continue to work on me because see, here's the beautiful thing: when I'm working on me, I don't have an opinion on you.
Yes, there you go.
Focusing on me. Yeah.
So
Hey,
Exactly.
man,
Gotta
one of
just
the
I
focus
best
on
things
you.
begin.
about that, though, is having someone, you can talk to through that process when you're feeling like that. For some of y'all, I'm big bro. You know what I mean? And for some of y'all, I'm little bro. For Chris, that's big bro. But he's big bro, but I'm big bro. So when he going through something, he'll hit me up. Hey man, listen, I'm going through such and such. Same thing with Star. Bro, listen, I need to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? And that invitation is open for y'all too. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not,
Star and Infinity. I'm big bro. You know what I'm saying? I done been through a lot and I always got some wisdom to share. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, Wiz?
Wisdom. I saw that.
But yeah, on a serious note, it's always good to have someone to talk to So speaking of which,
Yeah.
who's that person for each one of you in your life? I'll start with Infinity on that.
Mm. It depends on what situation I'm in, but my top three would definitely be my sister, my mom, and my dad. I go to them about pretty much everything. Now that I'm an adult, my parents, they're my best friends. I still know the line of my parents, my best friend, but now that I'm an adult, those we all gang around here. So yeah, definitely between my sister, my mom, and my dad, I talk to them about everything. Oh, and
Oh,
I
that's cool.
can't forget my other two sisters. We it's crazy. We call us the WA Mafia. So my sisters and my two cousins, them as a whole, and then my mom and my dad, depends on the situation, for sure.
Okay, Star, who's that person for you?
It's about like Infinity just said. Like it depends on what the situation is, but definitely my mom or my grandma.
Okay.
Shout out to Mom
Chris,
Deuce.
who's that person
It's
for you?
Again, like everyone else said, it depends upon the situation, but I actually kind of have one for each situation, if that makes sense.
that
I
makes
Yeah,
sense.
always,
yes.
I can always trust my mother, who I call Madre, mi Madre.
Me
I can
Madre.
always trust her wisdom to to help me snap out of whatever I'm dealing with. Oftentimes, it's based in anxiety or a fear or an insecurity, and I'll bounce it off Ma Dukes, and she'll be like, I remember. I mean, I took my mother to the first film premiere I ever went to. I took my mother with me, and that was a gift in its own right. But I'll never forget. And I kind of tower over my mother. She's smaller than me and fragile. And I looked over. She made my favorite spaghetti dinner before we went to the film premiere. And while we were doing dishes, I was washing and she was rinsing, or vice versa. And I looked over at her, and they knew my crazy dream to become a film actor and to basically turn tail on everything up here in Pennsylvania and move to Florida. When I looked over at her, she looked me in my eyes and she told me, "You can do anything you set your mind to."
That's cool.
And
'Cause that's a fact.
to, to be able to go from having a small role in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to moving to Florida and acquiring more film roles, more film knowledge, more networking, and then to be able to say, "Hey, I took my mother to a film premiere and she's seen her son on the big screen." If that's not living your best life, I don't know what is.
How many films have you been in?
At this moment, I have a total of 40 film, television, commercial, and music
That's
video
what's up.
credits assorted throughout each.
Make an explosion one
And
time for Chris
again,
D. Roberts with 40 film and credit. Hey, round of applause. All right, we're gonna bring that same question over you, Desire. Who's that person for you and why?
Um, I say I have three people: my fiance, my sister, and my cousin. That's like a sister to me. Cause honestly, my fiance, he keep me calm. Like I can literally come to him and talk about the same thing and get worked up about it. He's like, "Hey, chill out, chill out. You getting a little worked up. Calm down, calm down." So he keep me grounded a little bit. My sister, she ain't gonna tell me what I want to hear. She gonna tell me what I need to hear. Sometimes it gets on my everlasting nerves because I'm the baby sister. So I think she
Girl,
still, I think
same.
sometimes she still think I'm a baby. And I'm like, sis, I'm almost 30 years old, man. I'm not a baby no more.
The
She's
big
like, I know, but you
sisters,
Hey.
need to
girl.
listen, little girl. But like now my cousin, that's my rider right there. That's twin them. That's twin them. My cousin, look, she with all the shenanigans. Okay. So like, yeah, those really the only three people I be talking to. Cause yeah, if I don't know what I'll do without them for real. I'll probably go insane
show,
for
show us how
Oh,
you
that's
talk to
fire.
James Bond. I was waiting for James Bond in there
Real.
All right, so
with the British accent.
tell us about your character. Who
real.
are they really beneath the surface. Let's start with the director because now she's playing the character as well. So we're gonna start with you, and then we're gonna end with Chris.
Okay.
All right?
Uh-huh.
Boom.
Well,
Let's get it.
actually, say that again.
Tell us about your character and who are they really beneath the surface?
Well, Lady Lynn, that character was originally written for someone else, but complications, so I just took on the role. But anyway, that character alone she's a character that she's kind of on her own. She's a solo character. She doesn't really need anyone, but she's feared by many in the city of Charlotte. So she's basically like a tough person. So as a tough, she's stern. So if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay. Infinity. Time to break her down. Who is Wisdom? Who is your character?
My character, Wisdom Walker. Um, I would say she pretty much like Vin Diesel. She loves family. She don't play about her family. So all in all, I'm here to get justice. I am well respected. I do have a few that knows of me and probably, how can I say this? They're intimidated by me in a
Hear
way.
you. Yes.
They definitely intimidated by me. But all in all, like I ride, like my heart is big. I just don't play when it comes to who's connected to me. So yeah, I feel like another idea. If y'all want to get a gist, if y'all ever watch All the Queen's Men, Madam, how she don't play about hers, I don't play about mine. Wisdom, do not play about hers. We
There
go
you
get this
go.
girl. So yeah, y'all tap in because it's gonna be a pleasure
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Y'all heard her.
Okay.
All right. Break down your character.
I feel like my character she's misunderstood. She watches and she observes. You know, she what's hers. She wants what's hers or what she feel like is hers. Maybe everything might not be hers, but she gonna make it hers in a way. But like she like to keep it on the low. She like to, not let you know when she coming or when she plotting. She a little sneaky. She a little sneaky.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think in the end, like I feel like eventually she's the type to like want to work together instead of try to like completely take over. She doesn't mind, coming together and fixing whatever the issue is. And I'm like
Okay.
that in real life too, because like I don't like, being on somebody's bad side. So if whatever I could do to fix it, I like to try to fix it. Cause yeah, I don't like being on people's bad side.
Exactly.
Real grown woman status.
It's
Period.
sad.
Hey. All right. My character. Oh man. My characters came in on steroids times 10. I'm gonna just flat out say it like that. That's all y'all can envision. I need y'all to envision because he's disloyal, but he's built off loyalty. If that makes sense.
Makes sense.
He's about revenge. He's a hothead, and he's very ambitious, and he won't stop until he gets what he wants. So that's how I envision my character, Boyce Rivers, and I'm gonna try to bring that to life for y'all. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna bring that to life for you.
I better say, take the
Straight like
try
that.
out. Take the
I'm about
try.
to say.
I'm fitting this big dog.
Beat
Oh.
They
it.
say you
Yeah,
is gonna do it. You is
Big
gonna
yeah.
dog.
I ain't gonna try. I'm gonna do it.
Big
No
dog, not
nice.
the little one, period.
There you go.
That's a fact. All right, Chris. Who is your character? Who are they really beneath the surface?
This is probably my favorite part of being an actor is character development. Um, Victor Bricks is my character. From what the script says, what I read, Victor Bricks is a friend in a high place that you call when you need something taken care of. So I begin when I'm creating a character, I'll read the context of the script or the pilot, what have you, and I'll always ask myself 4 questions about my character. Who am I? What do I want? Why do I want it? And what stands in my way? So from the context of the story, Victor Bricks, I would picture Victor Bricks as a family friend, maybe an old battle buddy of Unc in the story, what have you, or Auntie. But Victor Bricks gets, he's reached out to, and what he wants is to silence whatever dangers present in the situation. So he wants that, and the reason he wants that is because of his sense of loyalty to wisdom, to the other characters, which brings us to, and Victor Bricks is a connected guy. He's a powerful person, so he's gonna do whatever he feels necessary to make sure the character Wisdom is safe, her family is safe, because family members are mentioned in the script. So of course Victor Bricks is going to do everything in his power to ease Wisdom's mind, and as well to paint a picture. And what really jumped out of me of what's standing in the way, in accordance to the story, fake people, disloyal, disingenuous people stand in Victor Brick's way. And Victor Bricks loves dealing with those kinds of people because that's what he's always dealt with. So, in saying that, that's how I aim to bring Victor Bricks to life, as that elder figure of power, that uh, nothing is too taboo, and he's going to guarantee he keeps his vow of loyalty to Wisdom and her family to make sure everyone is protected and they get to the bottom of what's really going on.
Hey, listen, I like what it sounds like here, folks. And I hope y'all are intrigued to know what these characters are like, because it's very intense when we rehearse, but it's also fun at the same time. And like, I said earlier, we keep adding more to our characters and adding layers to bring them to life more. So with this series, I feel like the way Star wrote this was incredible, for one. I think he did an awesome job. And I think that, every single person that you see on the screen, you'll remember their character. And nobody ain't playing games. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nobody playing games.
Standing on big business.
Every single person, when we get into it, even when it comes to me getting in character, I also have this little thing I do that makes the cast laugh. I narrate.
First 48
That's
voice.
my thing.
First 48 voice, baby. Y'all ready? Y'all get that. Y'all
The
gonna have to
first
hear
46.
I'm telling you, we're going to get you some good voice acting gigs.
But yeah, I like to live a little, so I like to, make my castmates feel comfortable. They make me feel comfortable. And when I'm comfortable, I do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what part of your real personality did you bring into this role? And how do you think it helps your character? Who want to go first?
I'll go first. Well, with Lady Lynn, since she's a hothead, so basically me trying to, basically my old self, who was once a hothead, quick temper, quick to react. So that's what I have to, the word I'm looking for. I have to channel that version of me and bring it in with that character. So I would say that, if that makes sense.
Okay. All right. Boom.
With my character, I think, like I said, with the British accent, because like I'm always watching some crazy British show, and it's just like I don't know. I find it kind of funny because
Do you
I
watch
be
the
sitting there.
Bridgerton?
I do. I actually just watched the new season. Y'all have to watch that. But because like I've always been obsessed with like British accents. I don't know why, but I just love them so much. The only thing that's like different between my character and me is she is a gangster. I'm not no gangster. I gotta figure out I gotta figure this out because I ain't never held no gun before. Like I don't know. Like like I don't know. So that
My
part
girl
might be
said,
a little hard to get into, but I'm gonna get into it.
my
We're
girl
gonna
said,
get you
But
right. We'll
yeah.
get you right.
Yeah, we're gonna get you right.
Just don't hold the pistol sideways like some people be
Look,
doing.
look, look, I'm watching those shows and know not to hold it sideways now. I'm just like, I don't know, because I'm like, am I gonna look right holding this gun? Like, it's just not me. Like, I don't know. It's just I'm a church girl. I don't know nothing about no street life or none of that. So I gotta do a little research, but it's cool because I like doing new things. So it's gonna be fun.
Just don't hold it like this.
I about to say that's what I was
Nah,
talking about.
man, come on, man. Don't do me like that.
All
You just
right,
watch
all
Boys and
right,
Men or
Infinity.
something, or Menace to Society or
How much of
something.
your real
Lord.
personality did you put into your character?
honestly,
Yes, ma'am.
I am a little menace. Like I'm like my girl. Listen, I'm half holy, half hood. Well, I'm raised in the church. Okay, so some of
Exactly.
this is kind of like, but my personality. If you ask my family, they'll call me the thug of the family because I don't play. But I think a lot of me is going to come out of this character. Honestly, I guess a part of me that I held back, the younger me, as Star was saying, because I've grown a lot. I'm not as hot head as I used to be, but I'm channeling the old Finn to make this character come to life that I
Mhm.
held so much in. I feel like it's gonna be on the screen the how I used to be.
Okay. Okay, I can't wait to see. You know what I
I
mean?
got
Even though I seen some of it, I
scared.
seen some of it. She put the pop, the fake pop to my head, like, yo,
Listen,
if I
I
catch
had to
you,
go
I
ahead
ain't
and
gonna
let you
say
know
none of
how
the
it was
words of the
coming.
script, but
I had to let you know how it was coming. I ain't playing no games. Been there, done that. No, I'm playing.
all right. Take the bricks. How much of your real personality did you put into your character?
Well, as a method actor, I'm grateful to have had some experiences to draw upon. I've been around, and of course, we've all seen movies, we've all seen characters. After my first film gig, I began to watch TV as more of an educational, to learn actors, to see how they work, to see their expression, what have you. But anyway, as a method actor, I dive deep into that old lifestyle. I heard everyone else relate to how we used to be. In my case, in fact, as a gang member, as a teenager, I've been around and I've been around people of that mentality. So I'm able to kind of reach back into my bone theater and pull out experiences which were very uh, intense. And I kind of nibble on that, and I'll take the script, I'll take the character, in my case, Victor Bricks, high powered friend, gets results. And I remember people like that I've encountered in my life. And I try to bring that to life through me, if that makes sense. I take that experience and, of course, rehearsing and rehearsing and
That makes
rehearsing.
sense.
And, sometimes something got to go. Sometimes, like, each time we get together and rehearse, new ideas come. So it is definitely a refining process. And again, a lot of my acting is in expressions and such is based upon real life experiences. And that is one of the greatest things about film acting. And in fact, I find it therapeutic even. Now, mind you, 5-year guy, I'm nobody. But I've learned that acting is merely creating a believable story out of make believe circumstances, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
everything's made believe. So we get the ability to 100%, of course, with under the director's direction, we have the ability to create something that no one else has ever created, and in doing so, to bring him to life, we get to add the emotions that we have. So, mind you, it's an outlet. It is an artistic outlet, and that's what I love about film acting because I can take life experiences, whether traumatic, joyful, depressing, and we all have those to draw upon, you know. So in creating Victor Bricks, I took a little bit of stuff from everywhere in my life, film actors I've watched all my life in similar genres, and you kind of put it all together, and then you rehearse and you bounce it off each other, and that's where the refining takes place. So to answer the question, I bring a lot of my personal experiences into my characters, and there have been numerous actors that have been very successful in doing just that. I think there's an actor I don't know his name off The Sopranos that was a legitimate gangster. You know, I mean, like Italian mobster, and they brought him on, and you know, to him it's a walk in the park because hey, forget about it. This is how he is anyway.
Hey, Tony,
So
forget about it.
Forget about it. You know, so that's the beautiful thing to be able to take. See, I can take my trauma, you can take your trauma, you can take your joy, you can take your depression, and you can ball it all together and create this guy or this girl. And guess what? You now own the sole rights to that character because you made it. And of
Yeah.
course, with the writer, the director, working all together as a team to create the greatest product.
Yeah, I think for my character, since it's on me last, how much of my real personality did I put into this character? A lot of it. I had some crazy experiences out in the streets. I was a different dude. You know, my name is Tigmatic, but the matic part is a whole nother story. So that's when I'm tapping into playing this character. You're gonna see a whole lot of the matic side of me. And just like Chris said, you know, you have to use your experiences to bring these characters to life. And you have to remember that energy that you had in those moments. So in those moments, you want to try to submerge yourself into that, but not be in too deep. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I've heard that a lot, you know, for people who play villains, they have to do therapy after because they're so in tune with the character that it has a lasting effect on them. So I'm not gonna get too deep into it to the point where I'm acting like I'm voice every day, but when I wake up knowing that I have to play this character for that moment, I am voice. And I'll, you know, bring that into fruition on camera, on screen, and bring that energy and bring his demeanor as well. So I think that's something that's very important when it comes to acting.
Exactly.
All right. All right. So we're gonna take a break real quick. And then when we come back, we're gonna get more into the interview. I want y'all to sit tight. I'm gonna play my new single. You know, if y'all, I know y'all heard it. I hope some of y'all heard it. If not, visuals shot by Day Day McNair. Song is called "Forever I'm Lit," and this is part of my personality as an artist. So a lot of my personality in my music will also be in my character. So sit tight, and then we'll play another video, and then we'll be right back. Hollywood TV, Hollywood Radio, Dollar Radio, Going In Radio, 105.7 The Phase. We moving and booming. The cast of Chestnut Checkers, and we here, y'all. We be back.
We still live.
We are still live.
My fault.
So how y'all think it's going?
Looks like we're having some type of technical difficulty. Hold on, folks.
Whoa, whoa, it's big dog. Whoa, 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 it's big dog. Whoa, 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 it's big dog. Whoa, 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 it's big dog.
Predator, why would you pray for me? Told her I'm toxic, why would you stay with me? Yeah, I did it. Who made it wait for me? Your opinions, keep them away from me. Can they say to me, why would you play with me? Just cause I fuck her, she thinks she okay with me. But yeah, that's okay with me. Okay, yeah. Baby, I'm a thug, make her fall in love. Go real slow when she thought it was. Give her all my love, put her on the plug. Then she finessing like I thought she was. Cause she got multiple choices, options. Picking all above. Finesse try to test me. Her IQ ain't high enough.
Whoa, 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 it's big dog. Whoa, 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 it's big dog.
Backwoods, plant, base, I'm juiced up. Versace, I'm on the suit, skinny papa gets spruced up. Shorty play ball with me, and the stats get boosted up. She gets scooped up, I throw a few bucks. Yeah, I'm back, man, screwed up. Yeah, I do my thing, ma. You see the cane signs? Dog food, fiends licking out the bowl. Going canine. Well connected, got the main line. Gotta never play at the same time. Shorty wait for the pass. I'm ballin' like Mike with the hang time.
Whoa, 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 it's big dog. Whoa, 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 it's big dog. Whoa, 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 it's big dog. Whoa, 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 it's big dog.
Chop it, bag it, dish it all. Every day we going hard. Niggas in the game, we starting. Every day we going hard.
Foolish made this fool. Know that.
Y'all niggas ain't moving that word. Y'all niggas be moving that dirt. Y'all niggas ain't blowing that kush. Y'all niggas ain't sipping that perk. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. These niggas ain't pumping no packs. These niggas ain't toting no straps. These niggas ain't out here hustling. These niggas ain't stuck in that trap. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Call me OG from SP. TIG, M-A-T-I-C. I do this and I get guap. Go hard so easily and y'all niggas ain't who you claim to be cause y'all fraudin'. Y'all lying. We put niggas out this game and y'all all be retiring. I'm a hitman for hire. Smoke a lot, I get higher. King of kings, I run this game. Y'all should all call me sire. I'm a real nigga, no writer. It's off the top and I'm getting guap. And I do this cause I'm tighter with the trap boy and I get a lot. Chop it, bag it, dish it all. Every day we going hard. Niggas in the game, we starting. Every day we showing off. Your chick talk my dick good, she get a Cartier. She bought two of her friends, now it's a party here. Y'all niggas ain't moving that word. Y'all niggas be moving that dirt. Y'all niggas ain't blowing that kush. Y'all niggas ain't sipping that perk. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. These niggas ain't pumping no packs. These niggas ain't toting no straps. These niggas ain't out here hustling. These niggas ain't stuck in that trap. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Yeah, we right on 41. Niggas better not play no games. Hit a nigga all with a shot, he gotta spit like a chopper. Hot shows take off legs. Real G's play by the code of the streets. If it's about that money, I'ma make that play. Even on the legal side, I divide and just conquer. I'm on my way. Double cross me, that in your supply. I don't really think you can take that pain. Bullet to the brain, I done did that before. Can't tell me shit about loss of game. For me, it's all about family now. Why you niggas try to run the ring, but never learn how to play a role? I know you niggas won't earn a thing. You use your pawns and they all gone. Your night's life ain't gotta fight. Took your bishop and your rope fool on the beat. King to me sacrifice. Lost your queen and that's a check, nigga. But no step is a step with you. They catch you slipping and they hit you with the smith and then them niggas gon' check niggas. Y'all niggas ain't moving that word. Y'all niggas be moving that dirt. Y'all Y'all niggas ain't blowing that kush. Y'all niggas ain't sipping that perk. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. These niggas ain't pumping no packs. These niggas ain't toting no straps. These niggas ain't out here hustling. These niggas ain't stuck in that trap. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'. Y'all niggas be frontin'.
Can you hear me?
I
All
hear
right,
you.
we're back.
Yes, sir.
All right. I hope y'all heard that little test reference I did in my song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, use your pawns and they all gone. Your knight's life ain't got to fight. Took your bishop and your rook fool and to be king and mean sacrifice. You know what I mean? Because we playing chess, not checkers out here.
Exactly.
All right, so folks, I'm back here with the cast of the series Chestnut Checkers, and there is an echo on my voice. Let me fix that. There we go. All right. So, who am I going to put the camera on first? Who am I going to first? Who's the person I'm going to go to first? I think I want to start with Desire on this.
I just knew you was finna say my name. I just knew it.
Oh, don't worry, Infinity right after you. I'm right on y'all top, and then Star gonna end it off. Chris gonna answer too, but Star gonna end it this time. I'm doing my order a little different this time.
Okay.
All right. So, well, let me plug this all the way in. I'm having a little technical difficulties. System's acting a little cray right now. Couldn't even play the video. My bad, y'all.
It's cool.
It's cool. Can y'all hear me?
I hear
Yeah.
you.
Is it an echo?
No.
No.
Nah.
No.
All right. I feel like it is. All right, how about now? That's much better. All right, so
Can't hear you.
you can't hear me.
I can hear you.
You can hear me now? Can you hear me now? Unmute your mic, Desire. I'm about to come to you right now. Boom. Was there a moment where you had to mentally detach after filming or rehearsing?
Yeah. If he's saying something, I can't hear either.
Oh my God.
It's desire. DEZIRE. It's desire. DEZIRE.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
All right. So the question was,
Yep,
was
just like
there a
that.
moment you had to mentally detach after rehearsing or filming?
Um,
Go ahead,
nah,
say
not
yours.
really. Not really. Surprisingly, I'm not used to being on camera, but I don't really have to detach afterwards. But I guess once I'm actually on camera and everything gets started, I think I'm good. I'll be a little nervous. I still get nervous even when I perform and stuff. But now that's probably the only time I got to detach is like when I'm performing. But being on camera, I mean, I guess the more I'm on camera, the more used to it I get.
I don't see that though, because you look super comfortable when you perform.
I be nervous. Look, I be nervous.
We missing
Okay, because I be
somebody, are we not?
no,
All
I
right,
think we
no, we
got
got
everybody.
everybody.
I can't hear.
Star can't hear. How about now?
Can you hear now, Star? She in and out.
I can hear y'all now. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Like yeah, I
So,
still get nervous.
boom. Tell us about if you have to detach after rehearsing or filming.
Um, I wouldn't say maybe slightly, but mm, not really. I really have a good instinct of turning it on and off a little bit. The like since I've been performing and everything, I'm like desire. Like most times, I used to be nervous when I was performing. I still get nervous, but I know how to kind of disguise it now. Um, but no, I don't. Not too much of a detachment for real.
All right. How about you, Star?
I can't
Leave them
hear you.
settings alone now. Do you feel like you have to
I
detach?
don't think
I don't think she
she's
can hear
got
you.
no audio. I think.
How about now?
Can you hear us, Star?
How about now? Oh man. All right, we'll come back to Star. Chris, how about you?
Yeah, there was a film I worked on in South Georgia. Shout out to Prestigious Entertainment, Austin Rhodes, Bronson Taylor. I had a role opposite Bronson Taylor, and Bronson. It was a hostile takeover scene. I was a club owner. Mr. Taylor Bronson was like my protege, and I brought him up in the game that the film depicted. And all of a sudden, he decided to kidnap my wife and child, and basically hostily insisted I sign my club over to him. So we spent, I don't know, it was about 5 hours on set to film this one scene. In every take, and mind you, again, Bronson is 2.5 times my size, easy. Every take, I had to jump up and get hostile, and I say get hostile because you can't act hostile if that makes sense.
That makes
Right.
sense.
So this is another good reference to that method acting. You know, I'll tell you what, I've been on film sets for 14 hours where I wasn't nearly as exhausted as I was from filming that scene over 5 hours of constantly jumping up and hollering and again, like I said, you get to a point in film, you don't act, you do it, you become it. So I had to display hostility over and over, take after take. And I tell you what, after 5 hours of that, I was exhausted. And yeah, there was some, I kind of had to idle the back down to reality, if that makes sense, because I was going so hard in the scene, and it was. I like to think it was incredibly believable because that's the authenticity aspect. I can't. Again, I can't jump up and act hostile. You basically got to go there. So yeah, it's definitely it's definitely a taxing. You prepare for it, and each actor and actress have their own way of doing these things. But yeah, it took a lot of emotional energy to film those scenes, and it really surprised me. I thought it'd be easier, but yeah, I certainly had to kind of simmer down after that 5 hours, and it again, my whole body was taxed from it. So it yeah.
All right. Me personally, uh, I just look at this as it's just a part of the job, you know. So for right now, I haven't got to the point where I felt like I needed to detach or anything like that. I know how to turn it on and off. And I
Exactly.
think for most of us entertainers, desire and infinity, um, you could turn it on and turn it off. You can be, you know, your artist side of you, or you can just be your natural side of you. So when it comes to acting, it's really no different for me. Um, and that's what I really uh feel because it's kind of like natural for like I said before, I have to embody a part of my natural self, but I'm also embodying this character. So it's a lot easier to detect um once Star says, "Good job, y'all." Oh, it's over. I can tell now, you know, and that's how I look at it. So, I really appreciate this energy that y'all carry because everyone's energy is like really dope. And it's really good to have talented people around you to bring that energy so that even when you have to, go from being that character and then going back to your regular self, it makes it a whole lot easier when you got people that have kind of the same type of energy when it comes to that.
Exactly.
All right. So how do y'all protect y'all mental health when playing intense roles? I'm gonna start with Star.
What was your question again?
How do you protect your mental health when playing an intense role?
For one, I pray and read my Bible and meditate to stay focused and to make sure I don't overwhelm myself with anything. So
Okay.
that's basically what I do to protect my mental space when it comes to acting or when it comes to anything in general. Because you're dealing with a
Okay.
lot of energies on set, so you have to have that focus on at all times.
Yeah, me too. I'll be up in there like this. Nam yo renge kyo, nam yo renge kyo. You know what I'm saying?
Tina
All
Turner
right,
is what
Tina.
you
Right. All right, Tina. You got to speed up. No,
doing.
Nah, just
Yes,
playing.
Tina.
Yeah.
But nah, meditation is definitely a great way to unwind as well. And
Hmm.
I'm learning how to do that a whole lot more. I recently just had a book given to me by Professor D called "Un-F Your Mind,"
Mm,
and one of the main mantras of the book is "Sit down and shut the f up." I'm learning how to
Okay.
do that a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that helps a whole lot when you just sit down, sit in the quiet, and deal with yourself. It makes it a whole lot easier to do anything else.
it
Yeah.
does.
Bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right. How do you deal with it?
Well, as far as playing a role, like I said, this is new to me, but I can put that question to my music. As far as my mental health,
Yeah.
like I said before a show, I normally, I get nervous. It doesn't matter how long I rehearse or how much I rehearse. When it's actually time for the show, my main thing is I don't want to mess up. Because I hate
Exactly.
messing up because it's like a lot of eyes are watching, and it's crazy because like a lot of people they say that I inspire them. So I'm just like it makes me feel good when people say I inspire them because I honestly I don't know, that's just new to me. Like I'm not used to inspiring people. So I want to, give them something to keep them inspired, and like I just don't like messing up, especially when it comes to my music because like I take my music real seriously. So when I mess up, I feel like I ain't do good enough. I could have did better. Like I did have one show, one performance. It was the first performance I ever actually danced at. And that's because one of the rappers, my girl Queen Newbie, shout out to her, she was in the audience because like because I was just like telling her like, girl, I don't know how to dance. I don't know how to make dance music and can't dance. So she was there front and center. I was just because sometimes I just be standing there because like I don't know if I be freezing up or what. But like I said, I can't dance and I don't want to look crazy. But she kind of guided me and stuff, and I just started moving around the room and just dancing stuff I ain't never did before. So like sometimes I be having to step out of my comfort zone, like calm me down a little bit, but like I said, once I get in that mode, I'm pretty good.
How do you protect your mental health after playing an intense role?
Well, I'm like Desire. This is pretty much like my first role playing. Um Once again, I'm about like Desire. I can channel into my music, but definitely is keeping a clear mind, meditating. Like Star said, I stay prayed up. I talk to God.
Hey,
He's my homie. Like I ride down the highway and he's in my passenger seat, and I'm just be talking. People might think I'm talking to myself. I'm really just talking to him, keeping on a level head and staying calm. So that's pretty much how I protect my mental. I'm a music head, so I have certain playlists that I'll listen to that'll soothe me, that'll keep me grounded. Um, but yeah, prayer, music, and meditating, that's definitely what keeps me mentally grounded for sure.
hey. All right, Victor Bricks. How do you protect your mental health after playing an intense role?
I definitely play chess and not checkers. Of course, our mental health is. Of course, our mental health is the most important thing to be vigilant of. Um, if you're anything like me, we like to be accepted. We like to be liked, and on top of all that, we have sometimes some negative self talk. So, saying all that to say, I remind myself a few things. One, and as performers and artists, of course, like I was saying, the opinion of others is important to us. What people think of us is important to us as performers.
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, I read a book in college, and the title of the book is What You Think of Me Is None of My Business. So, for my mental health, I don't internalize what everyone wants you to internalize. People come at you with chaos, people come at you with this, that, and the third. And I begin to realize that I have to separate myself because misery loves company. Okay.
That's a thing.
And the goal of my mental health is, you're not going to have happy, joyous, and free days every day, but I have an effective method and I have tools that I can use. Like everyone else mentioned, I do meditate, I exercise, I try to eat healthy, I journal. And again, I try not to. It's hard being a dreamer. It's hard having aspirations because you live in that realm of you're so close you can taste it, but really it's not even a real thing. You know what I mean? So it's a
Absolutely.
dangerous place because in that is the unknown. I'm telling myself, let's say I audition for a role, okay? I auditioned for a role. Hey, I get a call back, which basically means they want to look at my stuff closer. They're going to compare it to other callbacks. So immediately in my mind, I'm like, oh, someone else is going to get it. Oh, I'm not good enough. All those things. We got to stay vigilant because they're not true. They're not based in fact. They're based in opinion. Therefore, they mean little or nothing. So I try to stay
Comparison
vigilant.
is a silent killer, though.
I stay
That's
vigilant to
something that
that.
we shouldn't do.
True.
You know what? I compare myself to who I was yesterday. You know
That's
what I
the
mean?
best
And
comparison to
that's
make.
that's why I'm so quick to tell people to move away from me with their chaos, with their gossip, with their nonsense, because I got good energy. I worked hard for that good energy. Okay, so I have to resist some people, some places, some things for my mental health. You know what I mean? There's certain things that
Sure.
some people can go and do that just ain't for me because I don't want to be around that energy. So I do
Exactly.
protect my energy. I protect my energy, and and one of the biggest things for me in my mental health is being able to admit when I'm wrong, to be able to humble myself, you know, because that hasn't always come easy. So it's a relief when I'm able to say, hey, I was wrong, or hey, you were right. Maybe I should accept your criticisms. But there's again, it's just so multifaceted. But the most important thing, in fact, is our mental health. And other people, places, and things do heavily play on that.
Absolutely.
You see it. You see it everywhere nowadays. Everybody's got an opinion, and if you don't agree with them, they hate you. I got to check all that because I don't have time for that. I am going somewhere. A lot of the people, I made a comment one time on Instagram, and it was simply because everybody gets on rants on media, social media. Everybody's worried about who hates them. Yeah, you see it all the time. People just vent on social media. And I said to the comment I made was, "You're going to be hated most by those doing least." So that kind of set me free. It's like, wait a minute, this person judging me, criticizing me, ain't doing half of what I'm doing. So that invalidates all that because we internalize, you see. So me realizing that that person is speaking out of their lack into my effort, it totally nullifies. Therefore, it gives me peace, if that makes sense.
That makes
Yeah, it
sense.
makes sense. Definitely makes sense. And I think taking care of your mental health is the best thing you can do, especially when it comes to acting, because you have to have a certain energy that you have to portray in the first place. Um, for all of us, our chemistry is very, very good, so that always plays a good part. I know that to be true, even though this is like the first time for me as well. But I know that working with people and the chemistry being good can always have good results. So we have the director here, and this question is directed to you. All right. What's the energy like on set? Explain it.
What's the energy like on set, you said?
Mm-hmm.
The energy on set, I think it's good. Because, like, me personally, when it comes to my set, I like to create a healthy environment and I like to make sure everyone's mental is great and I like to make sure everyone is connecting well on set because when I have an unhealthy set, then I have a problem. So I just
Yeah.
try to make sure I try to make sure I treat everyone as family on set. I don't see none of you as I don't see y'all as like employees. Like some directors, they see their actors as employees or just actors. Me personally, I see each and every one of you as family on set. So I like for y'all to like come to me and say, "Hey, Star, can we switch this to this way? Can I do my actor this way, or not my actor, but can I do my role this way or that way?" And me personally, if I see that if I see that it's a great fit for you to do it that way, then yeah. So I'm the type of person, like, I like to have a healthy set. I like to have a healthy environment, and if it's not healthy, then like I said, I have a problem, and I need to fix it, and I need to find out what the problem is.
She ain't lying, and everybody that been a part of the last situation, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I like to make sure everyone is taken care of. That's
We
just
ain't
me.
gonna talk about it, but you know why? Y'all know why I'm laughing like this because it was kind of bananas. It was a crazy situation. But
I
Star,
don't think you talking about the play.
yeah, that's why I'm
I don't.
laughing like that. But I'm saying that to say,
Yeah, they want to report it. I don't think they reported that.
um, Desire was,
Yeah, you sure was
Infinity
there.
was too.
You talk about the very last play before this one, right?
I think,
Yeah,
yeah, yes, you was. Yes, y'all were. Yes, y'all were.
yeah,
Yes, y'all were. Yes, you were. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I
that
was
was it. That
saying that
was.
to say,
I hate to say it, I was a part of
Star
the
go
last two
hard.
of them.
Huh?
I said, I hate to
Yeah,
say I
I
was
was
a part
saying
of the
that to
last two
say,
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying that to say that Star goes hard for everybody. And if it's
Yeah.
disrespect or
I
any
hope
complications, like you said, if there's a problem,
the
she
disrespect
ain't
got to
having it.
go.
It
I don't
do.
yeah. Disrespect had to go, baby, out the door.
Yeah, and disrespect
Exactly.
had to
Out the
go.
window.
That
It
is a
got to
fact.
go.
And that was
Yeah.
my first time working with you, so I want to say this personally on air. Thank you, because
You welcome.
you could have just denied what I felt about the situation and been like, "Well, look, whatever, whoop whoop." You know what I'm saying? But you didn't do that, and I appreciated that. And that shows me that you're a person of integrity. So I really appreciate that. And
You welcome.
like I said, everybody else, y'all make me feel comfortable too. That's why my energy be up when I see y'all. Like we be joking and cracking jokes and all that.
For real, like yeah,
All
every time
right. So
it's definitely real family.
Exactly. And
any
that's the way I like
funny
for it to
moments
be.
that almost ruined the scenes? What do y'all think?
I think that was
Definitely
one.
infinity part.
Yeah.
Definitely infinity part.
Which
Like they had to do that part
Service
like what about three,
announcement.
4 times?
A lot of the bloopers is gonna come from your girl. A lot of the funny moments is
Yeah.
gonna come from you. I'm sorry, y'all. I love like listen. I love to laugh. I can be serious. You can ask Star. I can't be serious when it's time to be
Yeah.
serious.
She can. She
But I be
can.
having to get them like, come on, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna have the most. I have the most bloopers. For sure.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chris had to go. You know, he got to get up at 5 a.m. So we understand that. You know, we some night birds out
I didn't even realize he was
here.
gone. When did he leave?
He just left.
He
I
just
didn't even
left. He just
realize
left.
it. Yeah, I didn't even
But
see that.
yeah, I think it's gonna be quite a few bloopers because we all
We
are
all
very silly when we all get together
Yeah.
and play our roles,
That's
and then
right.
everybody got a little joke behind whatever mess up goes on, and it's like we cracking up for 10 minutes on that one part, and then Star brings it back together like, all right, y'all, action. But she don't say it like action. She went, action.
I have a soft voice, like
very soft. Like, all right, y'all. All right,
yeah,
and
I'm
like
very
speak up.
yeah,
soft. Yeah, like now I can get there now if I get cross,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, you
But I'm very
definitely
soft
can.
spoken though. I'm soft spoken for the
yeah,
most.
yeah,
I don't like raising my voice. I don't like doing all that. That's just. But I
yeah.
like being soft. I don't like being hard. I don't like having to be hard all the time. Like, let me just be soft.
No, I don't even
Who
sound
do
right
you
trying to
think
be
stays in
hard.
character the most?
Who
Uh,
stays in character the most?
Yeah.
Chris.
Chris, yeah,
Chris
I would
and
have to say.
yeah, Chris.
Shady, the one playing,
Yeah,
Rashad,
Biz's
Rashad.
henchman.
Who?
with his henchman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Them two right there, they stay.
Yeah, Shy definitely take his role serious. I
Yeah,
take
them
mine
two.
serious too.
Yeah, y'all do.
But
Y'all
that
do.
caused the
But you
laughter
can't
on
stay in
set
character
between
that
us
long
because we were so serious and y'all just start busting out laughing.
You can't stay. You can't stay in character just as long as I can't stay in character.
Yes, I can.
I feel like we'll be messing up a lot when it's time for him to like jack you up and like
That's
the
the part. That's the
like the
Yeah,
height difference.
it's a hype situation there. That's
A
why,
height
you
and
know.
weight difference.
that's what makes it funny. Yeah, that's
I
what
think
makes
he
it
was gonna have to put
Yeah,
some Tim's on with him.
got
yeah,
to.
Cause I didn't even realize you was that tall until he literally got up on you. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
dang.
yeah. I'm 6'2" I gotta say the quarter, folks.
I see, I see. I was
Yeah,
like, well, dang, he is hovering over him. I didn't even realize you was that tall.
yeah. I'm a tall guy. All right. So, what's something people assume about actors that's completely wrong?
That is easy.
I feel like some people get the actor confused with the actual character. Like they actually think the actor is the character that they're playing in real life. Like I see that a
Right.
lot with some people. And these people have real life outside of who they play on TV. Like they're totally different,
Mm-hmm.
a totally different person. But people in some people here, they actually think that actor is that person on TV. So you know. So
I think it's like that because a lot of these actors play similar roles. Like I've seen a bunch of actors and
yeah.
actresses playing similar roles, and I'm like, I wonder if that's how they are in real life because they be playing them roles way too good. I'm like, yeah, nah.
Yeah,
Because why do they be
Exactly.
keep getting the same type of role and they kill it? And it's just like, yeah, something they got to be connected to that character some way somehow in real life.
It's like the dude Big Red from the Five Heartbeats, if that makes sense. Because some people,
Yeah.
my office
Mm-hmm.
hours are from.
9 to 5.
He had that. He didn't even go like this. He went like this.
I ain't lying to
Right.
the head.
Get
So
me.
yeah. He
All
asked
right,
for it, dog. I
y'all.
ain't gonna lie to
Another
you.
question that's not my question there. We got a few more questions till we get out of here. But everybody, give me your top 5 actors. Let's start with Infinity this time.
Mm. Top 5 actors. I would have to say Jim Carrey,
Mm,
That's my man right there.
Denzel,
mm.
um, um, mm. Dang, you put us on the spot for real, for real.
I ain't lying.
Facts. I don't even think I can name
Jim
5.
Carrey, Denzel, um,
Michael B.
he's good. Well, you know what? I would say Michael B because I remember him from Hardball.
Exactly. The
I
Wire
remember him
too.
from days. So that's 3. 2 more. That's hard. It's hard. I like Will Smith as an actor.
That's the GOAT right there.
I know. Listen, you just have to take them 4. It's hard for me to
Right.
It's hard for me to think on the spot, especially with actors.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a
You got
solid
one more.
Leon. I was just talking
Okay.
about.
Oh yeah.
I love Leon. The range he have. He's number 1 actually for me right now.
Exactly.
Leon, because Cool Runnings, Little Richard, The Temptations, 5 Heartbeats.
He did it.
That man. Wait to exhale. That man. I want to meet that man one day.
You and my mama will be best friends because that was her guy. May she rest in peace.
Leon is that man, boy.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, I'm saying
Desire, who your top 5 actors?
I don't even think I can name 5 for real. Let me see. Kamal Hassan, because for some reason he be playing some crazy behind parts, and it's just like every part he plays is just I don't know what makes him want to play them parts. I'm like, bro,
Dude from Tubi.
yes, because
Yeah,
he
he do.
be
He
girl. I
do.
watched one movie of his, and I'm just like, bro, why in the world would he want to play this part? But let me see. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Crystal Hughes. She plays some good parts too. I like her. She's another Tubi actress.
3 more.
Dang. Trying to think. I really don't be knowing people's names for real. I just be knowing their faces. I suck at names. Let
That's
me
why
see
I
if I
went
can
for
think of
the
something
names that
they
I knew,
in.
girl.
I'm trying to think if I could think of something they might be in.
Because I
There
do
was
like.
this one person that kept getting a part of a cop. And I'm like, they must have some type of connections in real life because they play the role so good. I can't even see. I don't know their names, but I know their faces. I can only give you two
Okay.
right now.
All right. Well, that's all she got. Star, give me a top 5.
It would have to be. I don't know if I'm saying I'm about to butcher his name, but I can. Lawrence Fishburne, whatever.
Fishburne.
Yeah, him.
I Turner.
Uh, and Angela Bassett and Jane Fonda and Martin Lawrence, and then my fifth one. It would have to be Viola Davis.
Ooh, come
Okay.
on.
Ooh, I like that.
Anastasia, love it.
Yes, Law. Yeah, it would have to be those top 5.
With the snot going out her nose.
Top 5.
And her walk in the hill.
Top 5.
Yes, Lord.
Top 5. I done gave you my top 5, Tig.
Oh, you did. You did. It's my turn. It's my turn. My bad.
I better say, don't put me on the spot again, man, because I can't give you another
Here's
5.
my top 5. Denzel Washington, Will Smith,
Okay.
Zoe Salandra, Angelina Jolie,
Okay.
John Voight.
Okay.
I don't know that
That's
last one.
Angelina Jolie dad.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
who's that? I don't know the last one, but okay.
Yeah, he fired. He definitely gotta
Yeah.
go back and watch Anaconda with J Lo and Ice Cube.
Oh, that was her dad, the old man.
That's her dad.
I didn't know
Yeah, I never
that.
knew who her dad was until Bay pointed it out. I said, oh, so that's her daddy.
Yeah, I did
I
not
never
know
knew
that.
that.
Yeah.
Dude with the ponytail that socked him up for the snake.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is the last question, y'all. What do y'all want people to know about this series and what y'all want them to walk away with?
Mm, I want them to enjoy this series and to be entertained by it. And what I want them to walk away with knowing is always think before you react and always think before you make a move. Just don't make a move based on how you feel and when you're emotional
Right.
or when you're upset, because that can just lead you down the wrong path and get you into places you have no business being in. So always think before you make a move and always use your discernment when it comes to people. Just
Yeah.
because they
Right.
talk and everything that come out somebody's mouth doesn't mean it's true and doesn't mean that they're a loyal person. So pay attention to people's actions. Their actions speak louder.
All right.
Pretty much basically what Star said. I want them to, enjoy it, but I also want them to walk away with the fact that you cannot trust everybody. Family,
Exactly.
friends, it don't matter who it is. Be careful
Got
who you
that right.
trust.
You can do a lot for people and they'll
Hmm.
switch up with the snap of a finger, just switch up. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much like what they said. Aside from knowing who to trust, just know that you may not know someone as well as you think you do.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You got that
Yeah,
right.
for my character, what I am dissecting, I definitely have to keep my head on the swivel, be cautious of who I trust, but also
Mhm.
gather all information before jumping the gun. Cause
Right.
Exactly.
I'm riding for my cousin, but hey, my cousin was a big girl. I gave her the advice. But she ended up doing her own thing. So she did some things that I did not know of, you know. So
Exactly.
no matter how close they are to you, how distant they are to you, you never know what anybody is going through, what they go through in life, and just be mindful of who you trust for sure.
Got that right.
All right. What I want people to walk away from with this series is, first off, damn, they good. That was popping. I want to watch that again. Yo, you need to watch that, cuz I want people to have that effect right there.
Yes.
That's the main thing that I want people to walk away saying.
Exactly.
Secondly, I want people to understand that sometimes blood ain't always thicker than water.
Got that right.
Yep.
You know, because that's
Got that right.
I'll be letting the cat out the bag if I say too much, but that's one thing.
Exactly.
My cousin is doing what she doing, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Exactly.
Right. You know, and watch your back.
Watch your back.
Because you never know when you might get laid flat.
Watch it.
That's a good one. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Never know who's gonna be late.
Yeah, that's fact.
I bet you would know that boy, your boy.
That's right. You know, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna be crazy, and then you know, the way we added more to the characters is gonna be even more crazier. So I can't wait. You know, and when people see the trailer and things like that, then they'll really get it. Like, oh, okay, this is how they moving. Yeah, I want to see that. So. Last thing, where will the film be featured, Star? Let people know.
It'll be on the Singletary's Network LLC on all Roku TVs. So if you have a Roku TV, you can just download my app, which is Singletary's Network LLC.
Hey, y'all hear it? Go on Roku.
Hey,
y'all hear it? Black woman only networks out here. Oh, ain't the only one.
Period.
Yeah, they want to give me a seat at their table.
Network. I can't sing. Y'all can do that. Y'all can do that.
Hey, you almost had it though.
I like that.
Sometimes I had to create my own table.
Yeah, that's right. They won't give us the table, so we gotta create our own out here.
Exactly.
All right, so
period.
Thank y'all for coming. Shout out y'all socials, and then we gone.
Thank you.
Yo, your girl Infinity CR, aka the Superstar, and y'all can follow me on Instagram at Infinity INFINITY_CRSIONE, and all other social medias Infinity CR, the one and only.
It's your girl Desire, also known as Desire the Singer. You can find me on Facebook, Desire DEZIRETHA Singer. You can find me on TikTok, same name, and you can find me on Instagram, Desire Official. So make sure y'all tap in with me.
Star Singletary. You can follow me on Instagram at famous_Star Singletary, and then on Facebook you can find me at Siberia Singletary.
All right, and Tigmatic, and I approve of this message. But also, you can catch me on Hollywood TV, Hollywood Radio, Dollar Radio, Going In Radio, 105.7 The Face, Instagram, _with_Tigmatic. Go check me out, man. Also, Matic Whitaker on Facebook and all that.
Lord.
But yeah, thanks for coming, y'all. Stay on the line. We're going to end it out like that. Love, like, put God first. Peace.
What's up, y'all? Tune into the Pop Podcast with Tigmatic.
Radio for the Pop Podcast with your boy Tigmatic. Interview.
Pop Podcast, stirring the pot.
So tune into the Pop Podcast with Tigmatic on Hollywood TV.
Tune in to the Pop Podcast, my boy Tigmatic.
And Going In Radio. You might get some good music and some knowledge.